40.
Well, my name is David Garcia Maciejewski from Los 40, Spain. Pleased to meet you. Hero Josephine, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Dolor. Recientemente he conocido el dolor de primera mano. Ese dolor que sientes cuando te quiere una y otra vez la misma persona.
Desde que te conozco, te mueres por ir hacia él. Si él te quiere, puede ir contigo. Yo quería que después de la uni nos mudáramos a Londres.
¿Y cómo iba yo a saberlo? Solo en esos raros momentos cuando me estrecha contra su pecho y hace promesas que nunca parece ser capaz de mantener, el dolor desaparece.
Well, my first question is for Josephine. This is the third after movie. We've seen how Hardy and Tessa have evolved throughout the years, how they loved each other, fought each other, tried to survive to this relationship of comes and goes. So after the events we saw in After We Collided, and for the people who may have not read the books, what different things are we going to find now in After We Fell? In which point are we going to find Tess and Hardy's relationship?
I think you're going to find probably very similar things as in the first and the second movie, because it's still about them and about their relationship. It's just now that they're not in they're moving out of the college stage of their life and into the adult stage of their life. I think there's challenges that come with the adult phase of their relationship that I think people are going to get to see, like dealing with long distance and family issues, and when someone takes a job but it's in a different city.
Hero, in this new movie, everything changes except both of you. I mean, Roger Campbell is no longer the director. Now we have Castile Landon directing it. Some actors and actresses change, like Jean-Paul Maguet, who is now changed for Chance Perdomo. And what's the true reason for all these changes, and how do you think the After fans are going to react to it?
You know what? I feel like every cloud has a silver lining, and you've got to try and get the best out of what you have. And it's definitely unfortunate to not be able to work with people like Shane and everyone else who was recast again, because all of them were amazingly talented and wonderful. And what we had from the start, you know, is special. So it is sad that we couldn't bring them back, but everyone else brought something so special to it. I think the benefit of that is that different fans who almost might prefer one film to another equally could prefer one actor's portrayal of the character to another actor's. And I guess maybe there's something nice about having a variety of different directors and actors and styles that means everyone who's read the book and might have interpreted it in a different way, all of them hopefully get a little bit of what they wanted, hopefully.
So Josephine, as an actress, not your character, what is the thing that you personally like the most and you hate the most about Hardin's character in this new adventure?
I like that he's learning. I think it's about time, and I like that Hardin's character is slowly learning. I guess that I wish he was learning faster.
And Hero, I ask you the same. What is the thing that you like the most and you hate the most about Tessa?
As like almost like an outside viewer, as Hero,
yeah.
What I like most about Tessa's character, she has a lot of patience, and she's very understanding, which is kind of my answer to both of them, which kind of probably frustrating at times because she almost gives him too much time and too many, I wouldn't say second chances, but you know, but that's also, you know, why we love her in the film, because she allows, you know, their relationship to flourish despite all of the hurdles. So yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Las relaciones son complicadas.
Tienes un trabajo genial en Seattle, pero yo no tengo nada allí.
¿Me tendrías a mí?
Pero no es suficiente.
Si yo no soy suficiente, es problema tuyo, pero no vas a detenerme.
So you, of course, know that in cinema, music is something very important. Indeed, in the after movies, the music is something essential. If you had to make a movie about your own life, what will be the main original soundtrack, the sound that better depicts your life? This is for both of you, the question.
Oh.
It's a difficult one.
It's on the spot.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is such a good question, but I'm terrible at these on the spot ones, because I'm gonna say whichever answer I give you, I'm gonna think of something in 20 or like later tonight and be like, I should have said that one. But
maybe I just really like This Will Be Our Year by the Zombies. So that if I had to pick a song, that's the first thing it's one of my favorite songs. Maybe Help by the Beatles.
That's actually a great choice.
Yeah, that is good. Helped by the Beatles. I will go for Bad by Michael Jackson.
Oh, that already suits your character. So let's take it to the next level. Hardin and Tessa have one of the a very toxic relationship. He's very impulsive and sometimes aggressive, and she always ends up forgiving him. When I was reading comments about your own fans talking about the movie, they said this relationship of yours is the one that no one should look for, even though you are saying now, Josephine, that in this new movie, Hardin is learning new things. And so what do you think the evolution of your characters, what do you think about the evolution of your characters throughout the years? What can we learn from them?
I think that part of what this story is about, especially if you've read the books, is it's not a guy changing because of a girl. It's a guy who changes eventually because he wants to do it on his own, and he gets therapy and he uses exercise as a form of release. So I think that's kind of how he changes. And then I think Tessa changes in the story through her experiences with Hardin. Her identity shifts away from like parental expectations, and she develops her it's this AirPod. And she develops agency as a woman and her sexuality as a woman. So I think that he changes on his own, and she changes through her experiences.
So for you both, what's the most difficult thing you had to shoot in this new movie? And after We Fell, what was the main challenge? Maybe the development of your characters, maybe a very complex scene, or an intimate scene. I don't know. What was the most difficult thing for you in this new adventure?
I would say there are definitely a lot of them. I would say are the ones with the more, they're more. I think one that me and Joe have talked about before being difficult is a scene in a hot tub. And the outer temperature was freezing. It was I think it was literally freezing. And we couldn't have the water in the hot tub too warm, because coming in and out of the water is actually going to be worse on your body if you go from hot to cold. So they kind of have it at lukewarm. So we did it a very long time in a lukewarm hot tub in freezing cold temperatures, trying to act confident and sexy and like you're in really nice warm weather. So fighting against the climate was difficult in that one.
It was allegedly so dangerous that they had to have a doctor on set with a heating tent.
Yeah.
Well, Hero Josephine, thank you very much for your time. I hope your movie is a success. See you in the next one, hopefully in person. Take care.
Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you. Take care.